This right now is being recorded in 5.3K. I've never heard of that. Before we get into that, we've got a YouTube super thanks. This one's for you. We have it going out to, I think, a first timer right here. CJ Boots, 1115, $5 super chat. Let's do a New England get together bash date. That might be very possible. Then we've got Jeremy Stewart, 1785. Beautiful rear shop. Not many like this, and I do have to say, I agree with you, brother. Thank you for that super chat. Now, let's get back into the show. This is the GoPro Hero 10 that I've been forcing myself to use. It does seem to be alright, but battery longevity is not the same when it's compared to the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and that's only just in my opinion. I am running the blue batteries. It's whatever battery came with this stupid thing. So, what do we got on deck today? Outcast 4S V2. This is the real Outcast. Got a couple of things that I need to check with this truck because last time I took it out, that's the thing about these tethers, man. They always just tear out. Gone forever. So, oh my God. You don't see this. Holy crap, dude. Serious? Again, totally forgot. Don't do this, dude. Such a bad thing to do. I should check just to see if we've got any issues here. So I'll just plug it in real quick just to see if we've got issues. And we don't. It's at 99%. All right, so we're good. All right, Outcast V2. I did want to show you something. Yeah, I got this when it first came out. He wants a fist bump. I got this M2C motor mount. This was for the Big Rock, okay? When I first bought it. I bought into the whole, you got to M2Cify it, and personal opinion, I just decided not to go ahead and throw it in. But I am going to throw it in this. The motor mount that's in here is going to go into my Big Rock. My Big Rock motor mount is junk, so I figured take the used mount out of this. This has got a heavier motor on it. What it's going to do is tell me if that mount is the Resolve. And if you've seen how I've driven this truck, man, you know that with that bigger motor, that this thing has been through hell and back. If that motor mount is straight, which I'm really hoping it is, it's got an issue right now. We've got a gear mesh issue, but I'm thinking it's the motor screws. I'm thinking that the pinion just kind of slid back. Yeah, so we're gonna put the M2C motor mount in this thing. Yeah, we'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. And the motor mount that's in this is gonna go in the Big Rock. So this whole process is fairly easy. You got to take out either the front or the back little thing here. I'll go for the back one, pop that out, and then shimmy this apart or shimmy it away. It should be able to slide out, drive shaft off, that little red thing that's down there with the screw underneath. Disconnect the motor screws. Disconnect the motor wires. Disconnect the fan that I got going here. Go after that screw first. I do believe I'm reusing this screw with the M2C. Yeah, because the thing is going to go, the nut's going to go there. Because, wait a minute, maybe not. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, it's got to go there. What the hell is this screw for? Oh, that screw goes into there, which locks into there. Something like that. Or locks into there, or whatever. If you're looking for a part number right there, there you go. M2C 3473 Arrma 3S motor mount kit, which is going to be the 4S motor mount kit. I saw no reason to upgrade that. See how he does that? He always goes underneath. So I'll go after this little back brace here. Oh, what's that? Rock chip? Oh, what the heck is... Fuck, there's all kinds of rocks and stuff in this thing still. So now I just got to basically bash that pin out. So I think just go this way. A couple taps. A couple more taps. See, all that does is pops that pin out of there. Slide that up. Brace looks fine. Pull out the drive shaft here. So slide that way. So slide it this way. Lift up. And then take it and finagle it this way. You can see this thing is getting mangled, dude. Look at that. Oh, it's the piece of metal. What the hell's that piece of metal? There's a piece of metal on there. That's weird. Now that's undone, go ahead and use the strap to pull on this red thing. Maybe give it a little bit of a pry. Need something to get in there. Give it a little bit of a maneuver. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Now pull up on that, slide it back. Hopefully this motor mount is straight. So pull up on this, and sometimes you need to give it like a little persuasion this way. So I've got a little mini persuader here, just to see if I can give it a couple wraps. Definitely gonna need more persuasion. It is looking straight. So let's check out and see what's going on with this thing. Wow, look at all the junk in there. I gotta vacuum all that out of there. Alright, so let's see what we're looking at here. So like I said, the motor mount that's on this is the upgraded BLX Adjust-A-Mesh. It's just the thicker motor mount, and I'm going to check this for straightness. This has got a tank of a motor on it. This is out of my Outcast 4S V2. It's got a tank of a motor on it, and it's got a giant heatsink. So all of this should have equated to some kind of bending of this motor mount, and we'll see if this motor mount has bent. So kind of looking at it, I can't tell if that's straight or not. So, but we'll take this thing apart and we'll see what's going on. But we've got some bad mesh. So I'm going to pop out these 3 screws here, 1, 2, 3. That'll give us access to the inside, taking off this back cover. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Pull this off nice and easy and see what's going on here. So there's a little sleeve piece right there. That's the bearing. Trying to see if the bearing is still good. Feels kind of crappy. So this is the all metal. Oh jeez. Oh, look at that. Another piece of metal. Is that the bearing? Oh my God, dude. Look at that. The bearing is gone. That's what all that metal was. So this was riding, that's what happened. Wow. We've got total bearing destruction here. So that was my issue. So this thing needs new bearings. Dang. You don't hear that noise in the back. Well, actually, you do hear that noise in the back. All right, so the bearings got wasted in this thing. So that was what my issue was. Oh, look at that pinion. Oh, the pinion is junk. All right, well, that was apparently what my issue was. That's some bad maintenance right there. The bearings turned into powder. Dude, this is bearing. Wow, okay. Well, there's my issue there. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to get to that. So, let's get to that little set screw here. Damn, that's chewed up so bad. I think that's also slipped. No, maybe not. There we go. Oh no. See if I can recover. Hopefully. There we go. Ooh, that was close. Ooh, hot. Alright, so the motor itself is looking fine. So I am going to take a blower and kind of go after this. Boy, that motor shaft is hot. That motor feels mint. Yeah, motor's still mint. I didn't think there was any issue with the motor. Bearing is mint, motor's mint. Pinion is absolute... Jesus. Pinion is... Dude, sometimes it takes a couple seconds for you to... your mind to, like, process the fact that something's on fire. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in some solution. So I tell you is... See what this stuff does? Look at that. Look how nasty that stuff is down there. Do the same thing with this. Clean this all up. So I am going to need front and back bearings for this. So this stuff does more than clean, it also conditions the plastic. So this is full strength. And it's got all kinds of like dissolved grease and all kinds of stuff in it. So far this stuff has been working great. This is the Cow RC stuff. Take one of these hide wipes. Just wipe it all down, get into the crevices. See how much that gets? I am going to pull that bearing out of there. There's no sense in trying to actually clean that, because that thing is junk. Yeah, look at that. The seal is ripped out. This bearing's junk. The same thing with this. Clean this in the juice. Get it all prepped up for that M2C mount. So I'm going to take a straight edge and put it on this, but I'll tell you right now, my eyes can see that this motor mount from Arrma, this was that, this is the one out of my Outcast. This thing looks like it's in great shape. So clean up these little slots. So I am very happy with that. So that means that the Big Rock, this is a good upgrade for the Big Rock. It's 20 bucks, 20 something bucks. And you might even be able to just get the plain motor mount itself by itself. Maybe like on eBay or something like that. So, like I said, so this is going to be all prepped up for the Big Rock. I'm just trying to make sure that this thing is going to be all set. So this is the M2C motor mount here. Let's see what we got. Do kind of like a comparison here. So you can see the M2C's got like a step on it. Thickness wise, the Arrma one is thicker. Come on, are you serious? Why is it when I go to do something? You gotta be whatever, dude. Hey, what I did is I took the battery out, put my charger on 15 amps, nickel metal hydride, and gave this battery a quick little boost. It heated up like instantly to on fire. So the M2C motor mount is coming in at, we're looking at 5.42. I think I'm looking at 5.42, 5.48, 5.51. So we're kind of all over the place. And then on the Arrma motor mount, we're coming in at 6.504, 6. Same thing, kind of all over the place, 6.1. So you will get like variations. So I'm going to go ahead and definitely install this into here. So, and that ridge is supposed to cover over that section right there, I believe, is what the intent was with that. So the question was, is there a gap? Checking to see if I see like a gap. Looks like it's all right. So that's for that. Go ahead and reinstall that small screw right there. So that threads in nice. Crank that down. Not too hard, but hard enough. See, the only thing that I'm not liking, there is the slightest gap in between this flange and the M2C. And that is all the way down. That's odd. Alright, well, whatever. Get the big block motor back on here. We do have slots, but I don't think these slots are designed for these washers. Yeah, they're not. So I'm not going to be able to use my washers that I had. So I should clean up these screws. Oh, this is cool. So I just kind of put these screws in there, hit it with a little bit of the, this is that basically industrial grade brake clean, but it's electrical cleaner and degreaser from Cow RC. Go ahead and give these a swirl. Take a magnet and boom. Clean up the threads a little bit. Oh, these things are nasty. I'm going to give these another little swirl. So this is kind of where I'm on a little bit of a pause, because I need bearings now in order to be able to use. Boy, I'm glad this gear didn't get wiped out. This thing is getting shark finned though. So if you look at it, all the teeth are basically laying back. So it is showing some wear, and obviously having that bearing do that definitely contributed to the bad look of this gear, but we ain't done with this gear yet. So I do have to figure out bearings right now. I do have one slipper clutch that had a bearing on it, and this bearing is mint. So I can't really use this one. Man, you know what's funny is it actually does have, one shield is still good. So I'm going to clean this and see what happens. How nasty that was. Jesus, was that nasty. So believe it or not, those shields are still there. It's a little... It actually feels good now. Alright. I'll give it one more little clean. Still a bunch of junk coming out of it. Yeah. It's kind of chunky feeling. So I'm just gonna try to, take the cap off. I just try to squeeze this into place. See if I can get it to kind of get in past that shield. It does have a shield. And if I can get it to kind of go past that, you know, the old way, like how you would grease up a bearing, is what I'm thinking. You just kind of really push it in there. Like I said, I don't have a seal, but I did spray some of the PTFE stuff in there. So we'll see if this will work. If it does, great. If it doesn't, no big deal. I just gotta order bearings anyway, so. Boy, it kind of has a crunchy sound to it. It is spinning. Maybe the crunchiness will kind of wear its way out. So I'm gonna pop the seal on this one and just get some grease in there. Same thing, just kind of push it in. Is that the seal I just took out? Yeah, I think it is. Okay. So, just gonna slip that back into position. So, because this one is going to be, hitting probably all the contaminants. I'll go ahead and put that one that's non-compromised. Oh wow, dude. There we go. I was gonna say this is M2C. Oh come on, dude. What are you? Get out of here. I mean, look at this. What the hell? He's going to back up and tip that juice everywhere. You saw that. Oh! I totally thought he was going to flip that whole thing. So we'll put that on that side. I did find a 17 tooth in good shape pinion. So that thread lock has got some thread lock on it. So I'm going to go ahead and just give it a quick little burn. Just to kind of hopefully loosen up that thread lock. There we go. Now I'm not gonna clean that. I'm just gonna add thread lock to it. Should be fine that way. So just put like a little thing of thread lock right there. Jeez, that gear's hot. I'll just go ahead and fire it right in there right now while it's still warm. There we go. So the question is, will this gear... Yes, it does. Okay. So I could go ahead and install this gear kind of just on here for now. Just like that. Put this into place. Get the alignment for that. This is a smaller gear, isn't it? It's either a smaller gear or it's the same size. This needs washers. That's what I think this is. It's got 2 washers in it. That must be for the thing here. That makes sense. So we got 2 washers. Yeah, that is it. So that washer is going to go in there. That screw is for the motor mount. These are going to go on here like this. There we go. Oops. Alright, camera turned off because it was too hot. So we've got our motor screw all set, ready to go. Just going to toss it right in. Bonehead. Try it again. Uncrank that pinion. It'll be fine. I think I literally had it where it needed to be. Bring that down, give it a crank. What an idiot. So it's this way, it's the long snout nose goes that way. And nope, it still needs to go further down. Let's try it right there. And that alignment is way better. Give it a crank. It might have loosened up. There we go, that's way better. Yeah, see, it's too much. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Alright, I'm just gonna go with that. Dude, I'm done here. I should just clean these up just because. Oh, I didn't like that. That is not going into the M2C mount. Why is that? What the hell's going on there? That's not lining up with the M2C mount. It's pushing it out. Let's try it again. There we go. Boy, that's garbage. Something was off on that one. Okay. That's weird. I don't like how that did that. That's fine. Alright. So at least this will kind of be all set for now. I think what I'll do is I'll take some of that grease and I'll put some of that grease in there for now. Just kind of almost like a little bit of a shield because, yeah, I've got nothing to shield that anymore. I should almost leave it. Alright, so like I said, this is a bigger thing here. This is the M2C motor mount setup. So there is a screw right there, or a screw right there, that's what it is. So there's a screw right there, and what that does is it accepts this section of the mount. And then what that does is it basically just locks into place like that. Oh no. It ain't gonna work with my... Oh, you suck, dude. Alright, well, I gotta go do something else. So I am coming across slight little stupidness, and it's because the Big Rock, I don't think... Actually, does the Big Rock have a fan on it? Can't remember. Yeah, it does. So the Big Rock does have a fan thing, but it's different. It's flat. It's more flat. In order to get this to work, I'll have to cut off basically that whole lower section. I'll have to cut off this whole section right here in order to get that M2C mount on. So I guess that's what I'm going to have to do. Cut that off.